On your quest to find love and possibly have offspring, many of us cringe at the idea of mating with a sibling or any relative really. Weird. But what's the big problem with incest in the first place? What actually happens when you inbreed? The first thing to understand is how any trait you have comes about. You have your biological mom and your dad who each have their own unique DNA, and basically you get half of your DNA from mom and half from dad. These DNA pairs define everything about you, but in some cases, certain traits are more dominant, like brown eyes for example. If your mom has 2 pairs of the brown eye allele, her eyes will be brown, and if your dad has 2 pairs for the blue eyes, his will be blue. As a result, you'll receive 1 brown gene from mom and 1 blue gene from dad. But brown eyes just happen to be a dominant trait, meaning even though you get 1 brown and 1 blue from each parent, your eye color will actually be brown. It takes having 2 recessive alleles to exhibit the other traits. In this case, if you got 2 blue alleles, you'd end up having blue eyes. So what does this have to do with incest? It turns out that many specific diseases or disorders are recessive and require you to get the gene from both your mother and father. They can each carry 1 and be perfectly healthy, making it difficult to know that they are carriers. As a result, if your dad has 1 allele for a disorder, it's pretty likely that his sibling or relative probably has it too, because they would have gotten it from their parents or other relatives. Had your dad decided to mate with a random person in the population, the chance of them having the same recessive gene is low, but if he chooses to copulate with his sister or cousin, then your odds of getting both of the recessive genes are much higher. Still not guaranteed, but much more likely. In that sense, it's important to remember that inbreeding doesn't create genetic mutations or defective offspring itself, but instead increases the chance of a rare gene combination. In fact, even when both parents carry a recessive gene, there's still a 75% chance that they won't both pass on the gene, leading to perfectly healthy kids with respect to that particular disorder or disease. So, is inbreeding ever good? Not so much in humans, but we rely on it in some plants and animals. In fact, different dog breeds are the result of breeding relatives with similar desirable traits like coat color, height, or snout size, but we can even see the risk in dogs, with many purebreds suffering from hip problems, eye problems, and more, while mutts or dogs with genetically diverse parents tend to be healthier.
Thanks for tuning into our video that's kind of about incest. We really hope that you enjoyed it. There's science in everything, people.
Not just kind of incest, it was fully about incest.
Yeah, fully about incest.
If you want to watch more of our videos, we'll put some extras over here. Also make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next week for another video.
Peace.